Hi there. I'm Mary Beth McAndrews from Dread Central. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So my first question for you is, what was your favorite part about playing Albert Wesker? I feel like you have so much fun in this role for a lot of reasons. So what was your favorite part?
Wow. My favorite part was something that I have to figure out how to say it because I don't want any spoilers. My favorite part was playing the different, I don't want to say layers, but the different facets of the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
And
then
were
my
you
second
familiar?
favorite was the action.
The act, yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah.
what is your familiarity with Resident Evil pre the Resident Evil Netflix series?
Wow. I didn't even realize that it was a video game when this first came to me. So
Oh,
when it first came
cool.
to me, I heard
Okay.
the name Resident Evil. I immediately my brain went to the films, which
Oh, yeah.
most of which I think I've only the only one I haven't seen is the last one, which is in my queue. But anyway, so it wasn't until after the fact that I realized that it's all based on a video game franchise that is huge. And even
Yeah.
then, because Wesker is almost a footnote in the movies, I didn't realize what an enormous presence he is in the games, and what a daunting legacy he is.
That's amazing. And so, yeah, what was that like kind of preparing for the role and getting into this headspace of this Albert Wesker iconic character from the games?
I didn't think of it except this is tough. I don't want to say this without spoiling anything. Here's what I'll say. When I first approached preparing for the role, what I focused on was bringing what was on the page to life, because that's what
Yeah.
drew me to want to play the character. Because
Yeah.
I had the good fortune of being able to read the first 7 episodes before I even met on them. So before I was even cast. So I
Oh,
knew
okay.
that this is a character, and this is a character that I want to play, and this is a story I want to be a part of.
Amazing. And so, what was it like working with Tamara and Sienna? I mean, the
It was
three of you make an adorable family. So, what was that like working with the
it
two
was it
of
was a
them?
blast. It was a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. But in addition to them to just having a great time, they're
Yeah.
so serious about the work that it
Yeah.
was, yeah. And tomorrow she plays, there's she's so gifted. There's an intensity that she can turn on and off that is really it's I can't think of the word. I want to say uncanny, but that's not the word that I'm looking for. And then
Yeah.
Sienna has this thing where there were moments when if I was struggling to find emotion, if I would just look into her eyes, I'd start to cry. She just has that. Yeah,
Wow.
she just has that thing. Yeah. So it's really great working with them. Yeah.
That's incredible. And then on the flip side, what was the hardest part about being in this series? I mean, there's a lot of action, there's a lot going on, especially with the Weskers. So, without any spoilers, like, what do you think was the hardest part of playing this role?
Interesting, because the hardest part was probably the most fun part, also,
Oh, okay.
which
Oh,
is
cool.
hard to talk about.
Yes, I know.
Without giving spoilers. Finding the different facets of the character, especially
Yeah,
when they are juxtaposed in a scene.
for sure. And so now that you know about the games, will you play the games? Are you a video game person?
I I am, but not. But my it's very narrow. So I
Fair
play
enough.
Destiny a lot.
Oh,
Uh,
that's a hard one for me.
Destiny. Well, I think it depends on the kind of game that you like.
That's true. That's true.
For example, like Horizon Zero Dawn, which is another game that I voice. That's a hard one
Yeah.
for me because it's so much about figuring stuff out. Whereas Destiny is
Oh,
really
okay.
about, staying alive and shooting
Fair,
monsters.
fair
So
enough.
do you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
for
a different
sure.
kind of focus.
Yeah. Well, Lance, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me today about Resident Evil.
Well, thank you.
Have a great day.